Hello everyone, my name is Thanh. Today I'm gonna show you about the topic called climate change. Now let me start. First, let me show you about the tables of the contents. First, we will talk about what is the climate change. Second, we will talk about the effects on the environment and humans. And thirdly, finally, we will give some tips or recommendations. First, what do you know what is the climate change? As the definitions and the causes. As you know, different with the weather. Climate is the weather conditions are expected in a region at a particular time of the year. Generally 30 years or more, and climate change is the change average conditions in a region that is over a long period of time. Let me show you about some causes of the climate change. The causes divide to two causes. The first is natural causes and human causes. Volcanic eruptions or ocean currents or the Earth's orbital change and the solar variation. And human causes divided to greenhouse gases, deforestation because we cut down many trees, and coal mining or burning of fossil fuel, and the last one is the agriculture. Let me show you some effects of the climate change on the environment and human. The climate change melt rise in the South Pole and North Pole causes sea level rise, or the weather condition will be extreme or risk to the nature. Our ecosystem will be changed and the temperature rising, and the hurricanes will be stronger. Let me show you about some pictures of them. Some tips and recommendations. The climate change makes a major threat to the life on the earth, and it is still going on. So what we should do to stop the climate change? Some people believe that we should accept it rather than to stop it. But I completely disagree with this opinion because we still have time to stop the climate change. Some solutions help us to climate change, like eliminate fossil fuels or use public transport whenever you can. Stop cutting trees or reduce, reuse, recycle. Use less public and keeps the water clean. Planting more trees is one of the most important ways that we have to do to stop the climate change. Do you know why? Because the planting more trees will help us to reduce greenhouse gases and produce oxygen, and it also protects humans from natural disaster. So that we have to planting more trees. On average, there are 5 million people volunteers for planting more trees per day. We also can use the 3Rs, that is, reduce means to minimize the amount of the waste we created. Reuse means to use items more than once, and recycle means to put a product to a new way used instead of put it away. Congressman Mike quickly used to say, climate change is not just about carbon dioxide levels and melting polar ice caps. It is about our public health and protecting our Earth for future generations. So that as a person of the world, we have to stop climate change for our future. Thanks for listening.